Um, all right, I am here with, this is a heavy arm focused workout. And what you will need today is your mat, a chair, bar, sturdy surface, wall, something to hold on to, and then a light set of weights. I'm going to use, I think I'm my twos, which I used to teach this class last week, and that was perfect for me. You have the option of probably even going up to threes. Fours may get intense, but you can always drop down if you have that. And you know that you can do everything with just your body weight, no weights at all. So you need that, and then we will use a loop band. If you don't have a loop band, that's okay. You can mimic everything without it, but if you do any workouts at home, I highly suggest getting yourself the loop band. This is going to be, did you hear my light just make a little pop? Around the arches of our feet, and then we will, for bridge, just use it around our legs. So if you have the stretchier kind, you're gonna want that. If you only have the cloth bands, you can also use that. If it's too difficult to press back on the arch of your foot, then just lose it altogether, or you're just going to be moving really tiny. You will stay in a tight working zone with this regardless, but it's just easier with the stretchy band than it is with the cloth band. And that's it. I am listening to something from Fit Radio, so it's not a Spotify playlist. If you listen to any kind of music in the background, that's great. Power music, like workout mixes, tends to have good continuous like beats per minute. You can throw something like that on. This is just a playlist that I like on Fit Radio, which I use sometimes when I'm teaching. So we're going to start right off the bat with our weights in our hands. I'm going to hit play on my music. One weight in each hand. Feet are about hip distance parallel. Brace through those feet. Pull that belly in. Shoulders down. Palms up. You're just going to alternate right and left. No higher than your shoulders. You can come lower than your shoulders, but I don't want you flying up, especially with these light weights. I want you to feel those weights in those palms. Just lifting and lifting. This is all going to be very sneaky on you today. So you'll definitely have to let me know what you think about it in the comments. Up, up. Four, three. You're going to flip the palms to face the side of your legs and go out to the side, alternating. Out and out. Again, no higher than your shoulders. You can bring them out a little lower on the angle as well. I just want you to feel like those weights are trying to pull your arms down as you lower. You've got to keep nice control. No shrugging of the shoulders. Whew. Side to side, side to side. You got to keep that core braced in nice and tight so you're not wobbling around. That's why you want your feet separated at least hip distance. Four more. Three more. I'm going to show you from the side. Palms are going to face the back of your room. You're going to alternate pressing back and coming just a little forward. Now I want these arms nice and straight so you can start to feel the triceps get involved. Press. Feel the upper back getting involved. Back, 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 back. We're gonna go back to those front raises in a higher range of motion, so you're gonna shorten it. It's not gonna be all the way down to the legs. Palms will be back facing your ceiling, working into the biceps, keeping a soft bend in the arms the whole time. And then we'll start to add on back, 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 back. 4, 3, 2, palms up, work up. So the shorter range of motion here, before we were coming all the way down, now I want you to stay out. I want those elbows away. This week when I was teaching, I saw people doing this. I'd rather have you lose the weight and keep those arms out and away from your body, or those elbows. Soft bend. So we're gonna alternate a curl. The arm that lifts higher is gonna curl. I'm gonna show you from the side. So you're up here. Four, 3, 2, all right, curl, lower, curl. So from the front, one comes in just to 90, so don't come all the way into your arm. It's in. So one lowers. The arm that lowers, I want you to imagine it's kind of hitting like a spongy mat. So it kind of goes down a little bit, but doesn't fall all the way through. You should feel your biceps here. Again, no shrugging. You're slightly down on that angle. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, hold those arms at goalposts. Pulse up. Your palms are facing your face. Up, up. We're gonna move from this movement to 2 quick bicep curls here in a second. 8. 4, 3, 2. All right, listen to me. 2 pulses up. You're gonna go up, up, out, in, press, press, out, in, keeping those biceps engaged. So you're not gonna fully lengthen, you're gonna be out and in because it's quicker. So when you move quicker, your range of motion shortens a little bit. Out, in, press up, up, out, in, up, up, out, in. Whew, I feel mine. Up, up, out, in, press, press. All right, let's just stay here at these little pulls, bicep curls. Out, in. 8, 7, 6, 5. My biceps are on fire right now. 2 and 1. All right, listen to me. Palms are down, out in front, nice and slow. You're gonna flip the palms up. As one arm opens out to the side, the other one just stays right in front of your chest, and then close it up. So it's out, 2, in, 2. Flip the palms up, flip the palms down. Out, out. Remember, no shrugging. So lower the angle of those arms. Out, out, in. We're gonna go one more time each way, and then we're gonna add a bicep curl to the arm that tees out to the side. Open and close. We're gonna add on. So you're gonna open, curl, extend, close. Open, outside arm curls, close. Flip the palms, and then flip the palms. Flip, curl, and flip, curl. Whoo! Again, lower the angle if you start to feel like those shoulders are getting too involved and you're gonna shrug. Open, curl, and close. One more time each way. Curl. All right, listen to me. Bring those arms out. I'm gonna drop my weights really quick to show you. Palms face forward. You're gonna curl in, curl in, curl in, curl in. All right, so starting here with sternum bicep curls, we're gonna then extend out 2 counts. You're gonna come up, up, bend, lower, down, down, curl, in and out. High V, tricep extension, low to T, sternum curl. Here we go. It's up, up, bend, straighten, lower, lower, curl, straighten, lift to high V. Think about those triceps. Tightest point is on the extension. Good. Up, up, bend, lower, curl. Lift to high V, bend, extend, lower, curl. Good job. Up, up, bend, extend. So high V, if you've got something to look at in the mirror, I don't want those arms all the way up next to your ears. Come up high V, extend, it's like a cheerleader. Lift, lift. You're gonna get ready to hold them up here into these tricep extensions. Bend, extend, bend, extend. So weights come there behind the head and then straight out that high V. 8, 7. Your tightest point is when you're extending and straightening those arms. I want you to really squeeze to the backs of those arms. 2 and 1. Bring those arms down. Bring those fists together. Fists are touching. Elbows are out wide. You're going to bring those elbows together in a V in front of the chest, and those weights will come out into that V shape. So you're going to come fist, elbow, fist, elbow. You could do all of this with nothing. You're squeezing and squeezing. Tight contraction into those arms right here. No shrugging. Lower them if you need to. Right in front of that chest. Fists, elbows, fist, elbows, fist, elbows. 4, 3, 2. This is your active recovery. Bring those arms back. Straight arm tricep pulses here. So I want these arms to stay behind your hips, okay? We're not coming big now, and we're not right here. I want you lifted. Palms are facing each other. You've got a soft bend in your knees, but we're upright right now. We're gonna get ready to do 4 count hinges forward with our torso, keeping our arms exactly where they are. They will just come with us as we hinge. I'll show you from the side. It's gonna be 4 counts down and 4 counts up. Here we go. It's down. 2, 3, 4. Come up. 2, 3, 4. Only go as far as you can keep control of those arms back there. Up, up. You're fighting gravity. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Feel the hamstrings and glutes get a little bit involved. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Come up. 4 more times. Three more. Come up. Belly's in tight. Last time. You're just going to hold it right here and pulse them up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're not going to come back up. You're just going to squeeze in, like you've got something behind you. You're squeezing in, trying to touch those hands towards each other. In. It's tiny. They don't come out. They just squeeze in. Think about squeezing through those shoulder blades as well. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift from the elbow. You've got a 90-degree angle in those arms right here. Lift. Lift, lower, lift, lower. I need to get a sip of my water. Lift. Up. Four. I'm going to add on. You're going to give me a little press forward after you lift those elbows out to the side. Here we go. Out, press, in and down, out, press, in, down. Those arms are sliding along a countertop together. Whatever height of your angle you want to be at. Lift, press, pull, lower. Lift, press, in and lower. One more set. 8, 7. You guys should feel some heat in that upper back, shoulder area. 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold those elbows up, tiny pulses up. So it's itty bitty, see from the side. I'm not moving big. I'm moving shoulder height and then a little bit lower. Up, 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 up. I still have my arms in my 90-degree angle, so I'm not bringing my weights into my armpits. You're holding them out there, engaged the entire time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Put those weights off to the side really quick. You're coming down onto your mat. Option to do this on your toes or your knees. I'm going to show you. So listen, I want those shoulders right over top of those wrists. All right, hands are in, closer together. Take those toes out. You come into high plank right here. You can drop to those knees from here. I like everybody to start on your toes and then place your knees down, not push your butt back, if that makes sense. So you should have your chest line forward by those thumbs, whether you're here on your knees or here on your toes. If you're gonna go onto your toes, even if for just a few reps, widen your stance. It will help with your balance because your goal right here, we're gonna do alternating shoulder taps, is I don't want your body swinging. It looks like this, tap right and left, right, left. So you should not be going like this. If you are, drop those knees or widen that stance. I want that core in nice and tight. Tap, down, tap, tap. Four more. 3 more. 2. I'm coming back to show you from the side. All right, hold it here. I want you to pike those hips up and come back down. Tap, 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 tap. If you're on your knees, you're doing the same thing. Come forward. Shoulder tap, shoulder tap. So 4 taps, 1 pike. It's up, up, forward, forward. Tap, 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 tap again. Imagine someone's pulling your tailbone up to the ceiling with a string. That tummy's engaged. Tap 4, 3, 2, 1. Pike the hips. 4, 3, 2. Everybody drop your knees. Take those hands out a little wider. Chest is still forward, in line with those thumbs. Elbows are gonna go on that slight angle towards the back. 2 count push-ups, here we go. It's bend, bend, straighten, straighten. So I want you to think armpit to armpit, working into your chest. You've got 4 more. 3. Hold it down at your lowest point. Hold it. Tiny little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back to 2 count. Press up, up, bend. Up, up. Remember, I don't care how much you drop down to the floor, as long as you get a little bend into those elbows so you're engaging through those arm muscles. Up, up. Down, down. 2 more. You're gonna hold this last one down. Hold it, pulse it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push back into those heels and stretch it out. Whew. When you're ready, roll onto those toes and bring yourself up to standing. Okay. Grab your loop band if you've got it. This is gonna go around the arches of your feet. You have the option of holding your weight if you would like to, but you do not need to. It's just here, and then you'll add pulses. So you can always just keep a fist in your hand and engage. So bring yourself fairly close to your wall or your surface if needed. I don't want anybody leaning over. We're gonna work the quad of our outside foot. So the band is on the arches. If you don't have the band, you are gonna definitely have your leg lifted up to hip height. So take your outside toe, bring it there. You're gonna keep tension on the band the whole time. Outside arm comes to a 90-degree angle, right out from your shoulder. It's just gonna hold there. You're gonna lift that leg up, up, down, down. So if I go all the way back down to the floor, I've got slack in my band. So I'm just gonna hover right above that mat and then pull that leg right back up. You're working the front of the thigh. Down, down. Up, up. Down, down. So, depending on the resistance band that you have, if you're using one, it could be tight. If you only have the fabric, and I don't have a fabric one here to show you, you may only be able to lift that leg like a little bit, because if there's not a lot of movement for when you're moving, not your legs really. Like these are better for, the fabric are really good when you move them around your thighs. All right, one more. Hold that leg up to your highest point and pulse it up. If you want, add that pulse of the arm. If it's too much to think about the leg and the arm going, leave that arm nice and still squeezing into the muscles, and just work the leg. So from the side, you can see if I was up here, if I had nothing on my leg, no resistance bands at all, if you're using nothing, you're keeping that leg up higher. If you've got that resistance band, you may not be able to get to hip height. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, listen. You are going to face your surface. Unless you're using the wall, and then you can just kind of come close. If you've got a chair or a stable or portable bar, you're coming onto your forearms, okay? We are not folded all the way over, and we are not gonna rest. You are keeping your chest lifted. This is really, you could always be right here if it feels better for you. Same leg that was lifting, you're gonna take that toe back, okay? Foot still has that band. Both arches have the band. You're gonna lift that foot up, flex it. You're gonna press back and forward. Now you see, I am not able to move big. Press, press. This is glute and hamstring right here. You are gonna feel your stable side. Now if you don't have the band, find your furthest point and move small from back there. And imagine you're pressing against something and come back in. Back, back. In, back, back, in. This is small. We're keeping it nice and tight in our working zone. Whether you've got that band or not, don't let that knee come forward because you will get slack. I want that band tight the entire time. 4 more, and in. 3 more, in. 2. All right, hold your foot back to your farthest point. Tiny press pulses back, 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 back. Can you give me 8 more? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg. You still have a bend in your standing leg. Now point the toe. So my big toenail, the tip of it can touch the floor here. And it basically doesn't come up much higher from that. If you're gonna lift straight leg and lower, lift, lower. If you've got no band, I want you to find that height. You're on that diagonal and you're just squeezing your butt cheek. You see, I am not lifting big. It's not a big lower and lift. It's lift, lift. Now, if you've got that band, it doesn't allow you to lift big. If you've got a super stretchy band, really lightweight, and you can lift your leg higher, you find that high point and you squeeze lift from there. Don't come all the way down to the floor. If you've got a tighter band like I do, you're probably barely lifting off that floor. Lift. 4, 3. This leg that you're lifting is straight here. This one's bent. Here, hold it up, pulse it. Up, up. Whoo! Your standing leg is gonna feel it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switching sides. Oh, you probably felt the outer thigh, hip area of your stable side. It's working to keep you engaged, so you're gonna feel that. You should also feel that hamstring of that leg that was lifting. All right, so you've switched sides. Outside leg, flex that foot, take that arm up, lift. Thinking about the quad. Up. Stabilizing through that glute of that standing leg, lift. Thinking about that quad, it's tight the whole time, even if you're not using anything. 4, 3, 2. All right, hold that leg up, tiny pulses up. If you want to add the pulse of the arm. Breathe, breathe, fight through the burn. You can do it. 8, 7, This leg is burning too. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Lower down, lose that weight. Turn to face your surface. All right, that same leg that you were lifting is gonna be flexed with that foot. You're gonna press that foot back, press back, and in. Press, press. Standing leg has a nice soft bend. You've got to stabilize through that side. Press back and bring it in. Eight more. 7. Think about stomping something or stamping it with that heel. 4 more, and then you're going to hold it back in your furthest point. 3. 'Hold it back. Press it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, straighten that leg. You may have to bend deeper into your stable side. Lift that leg up. Tap, lift, tap. Whew. Lift, lift. Point the toe. Big toe, that toenail just made tap. Up. I don't even know if I can do it with that band right now. Four, 3, 2, hold that leg up in tiny pulses. Up, up, up. Try and put this band back on. Whoo, your stable side. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Oh! All right, let me put this back off to the side. We are coming down onto the mat. If you have that band, it's gonna go up over those knees. All right, make that little narrow V with your feet so your heels are together. Your toes are in that little narrow V. So your knees are open, okay? So right off the bat, right here, you've got tension on that band. You're not gonna bring your knees back together, okay? So they're gonna stay out this entire time. And when we press out, they're just gonna press out a little further from there, all right? So I want you to think about scooping those hip bones towards the belly button. Arms are flat next to your hips. You're just going to lift, lift. Press those heels together. Now, your butt cheeks, they are clenched around that imaginary $1 million check. So if you relax your butt cheeks as you lower your hips down, that check's falling out. So I want you to keep those cheeks engaged the whole time. That may mean you don't come all the way down to the mat, and that's okay. I want those glutes engaged. Lift, lift. 4 more lifts. Hold it at the top and squeeze those cheeks. This is glutes, so you should not be thrusting super high up. All your mid back to shoulders are all still on that floor mat. 4, 3, hold those hips up, press those knees out, out. Tiny little press, think outer glute thigh area here. If you put your hands there, you're gonna feel those muscles working. Little press, press. All right, you're gonna pulse and press, pulse and press, pulse and press, both of them together. I hope you're listening to some music that's getting you going here. 8, 7, 6, 5, hold it, press, out. We're working our way back down. Hips are lifted. 8, 7, 6. Hold it there, squeeze, pulse up. 8, 4, 3, 2. All right, lower and lift, drop, lift. Keep those cheeks clenched around that check. 8 more. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Close those knees. You can bring them in, shake them out. All right, you're keeping the band right there if you've got it. If you don't, I want you just to squeeze as tight as you can into those thighs. Those legs are coming to tabletop. So you want to think about your back being pressed flat on that mat. There is 0 arch. If you start to get the arch, you need to shorten your range of motion, okay? Now your range of motion may be shortened anyway if you've got this band. Now here's where if you've got the fabric band and that's what you've been working with, or you haven't maybe been doing it around your arches, you can use that fabric band for this around your thighs because your legs are stronger to make it move a little bit better. All right, so press that back in, flex those feet. I like to have my hands here so that my legs don't come any closer to my belly button. So sometimes it's good to just have your palms there, stopping your legs so that they're over those hip bones and don't come over the chest, okay? You don't have to, but sometimes it's a good check-in point right there, all right? So flex those feet. Legs are separated enough that you've got that tension. You're gonna drop to the right and left, right, left. So just alternating, lowering the heels. So you notice I'm not lowering my heels to hit my bottom. I'm lowering out and away, out and away, out and away. Now your back is pressed into the mat the whole time. Tap, 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 tap. 4. We're gonna add on 3, 2, all right, here we go. You're gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1, extend, out, in, bend, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Take them out. Bring them in. Draw them in. 4, alternating. Press out. Press out. In, down. 2, 3, 4. Press out, out, in. If you need to put your hands underneath your tailbone, especially when you extend those legs, then do that so you can keep that back pressed onto the mat. Those cores are engaged the whole time. Drop down, 2, 3, 4, press, press, in. Out, out, in. Last one like this. All right, now bring those knees in. Bring those bands down midway up your shins, calf. So halfway between your ankle and your knees. All right? Now, you can have those hands out to the side. The head can stay down. You can have those hands out to the side and lift that head, neck, and shoulders up. You can have your hands here, or you can have your hands on your underneath your tailbone. Whatever feels best for you. All right? I want you to press those legs out. Extend them out against the band. Bring them back in. You're keeping tension the whole time. Again, your angle can be higher. You go as low as you can with the legs without arching into the back. In. Here we go. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Press, press. Bring them in, bring them in. Two more. Now take those legs out on the lowest point you can hold them and press out on the band. Press, 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 press. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw those knees in. Keep that band with you. I want you to keep the arch of the right foot in the band. Left leg can go long. Right hand has that band, and just pull that leg a little closer to the chest. Using the band for our stretch here today. Now let that leg drop out to the right side, bend into the knee, and give that band a little tug. Should feel good on the inner thigh. And bring that knee back through center. Left hand's gonna grab it and bring it over to the left side as far as you can go without lifting that right shoulder or shoulder blade up off that mat. So you wanna keep those shoulders square to the ceiling here. And bring that leg back in through center. Bring that left foot in to replace the right. Right's gonna go long, left hand has that band. And give that leg a little tug towards the chest. Feel how strong that hamstring, you guys should feel that muscle back there. You worked that hard today. If you were using that band especially. All right, bend into that knee, bring that leg out to the left side and give it a little tug up towards that armpit, stretching into that inner thigh. This should all feel nice, so you should not feel any pain when you're stretching. If you do, you need to shorten your range. And bring that knee back through center. Right hand's gonna grab it and carry that leg over to the right side as far as you can go. You do not wanna roll over. So you just wanna get that little twist. Sometimes it feels good to pull that knee up. Some people like to straighten the leg out, drop it down, whatever feels good. You want it to feel that nice release here in your outer glute and thigh area. Especially when that was your stable side, you worked that hard. And bring that leg back through center. Bring that right foot in. Both arches are in that band. You're gonna hold on to that band with your hands. If you don't have the band, hands are gonna be on the outside or behind those knees, and just rock yourself up to seated. Let that band drop if you're using it, and fold forward over those legs, dropping your head down towards your knees. Scoop that belly and slowly roll yourself up to center. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back a couple of times. Fold those feet in front of you. Keep both those cheeks on that floor mat, and just walk those hands forward, releasing that lower back, that upper part of your glute. This should feel nice. You can drop to your forearms, keep your hands, come all the way down to your head down there. Whatever you can do that feels good, but don't roll yourself forward. I want those cheeks to stay planted on that mat. And then walk those hands forward, roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Take those hands out to a T, flip those palms, press those thumbs back. And then release and flip those palms, press back again. And release, take those hands, flip them towards the ceiling, take a nice deep breath, fill those hands with air and those lungs. And then on your exhale, flip those palms and press that air back down to the floor. You're keeping a nice long torso, nice long spine. Take a nice deep breath. Those hands are going to come together over your head, and on your exhale, they're going to come heart center, and you're going to give yourself a round of applause. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.